Hello.
How are
Ay,
you?
nakasama kanina. Hindi na ako kanina eh.
How are you, Mickey?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Good.
Yeah, Mickey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Speak.
Okay. How are you?
Good.
All right. We looked at geometry. We looked at geometry during the last class, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to round up on that topic today. Okay. And during the last class, we looked at angles. Looked at different
Angles?
Yeah, during the last class, we looked at different types of angles. Can you remember the angles we looked at? What are their names? Can you remember the names of the angles that we checked during the last class?
Okay, wait for a moment. I just need to close the door.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you are ready now.
Yeah. Ready?
I will say during the last class, we looked at
Yes.
geometry. So that's the topic. Okay,
Fine.
good. And did
Okay.
you remember we talked about angles, right?
Yeah.
Angles.
I remember.
So I'm going to give you some kind of classwork now, okay?
Hey po, i-review siya.
Okay,
Fine.
okay. So the classwork involves naming some angles. So name the following angle,
Okay.
following angles. So I'm going to bring up the angles now.
Name the following angles.
Yes, I'm going to bring them up so that you will be able to name them, okay? Yeah, it says
It's fine.
for each of the angles, you are to write the name. You have to write whether what kind of whether it's a right angle, whether it's an acute angle, an obtuse angle, a reflex
Okay.
angle, or a straight angle. Is that clear? Is that clear now?
Okay.
All right.
Fine. It's clear.
So what will you call the first number one? What name should I write here?
Right. That's a right angle.
Okay, I should write right angle. All right. So the number two, what name should I write here?
That's a acute angle.
Acute angle. Okay.
It's
Number,
fine.
number three, what name should I write here?
Obtuse.
Obtuse. Okay, number four, what name should I write here?
It looks obtuse angle.
Obtuse, right?
Yeah.
Number five, what name should I write?
That's right angle.
Right. Number six, what name should I write?
That's acute angle.
Acute. Number seven, what name should I write?
Um, what's straight angle?
Straight. Number nine, what name should I write?
An acute angle.
Acute, right?
Yep.
Number 10, what name should I write?
Um, that's an obtuse angle.
Obtuse. Okay, let us check it together now and see how many you get correctly or how many did you miss, okay?
Fine.
Now, the first one is 90 degrees, which is good, which is correct. The second one is less than 90 because if it's going to be 90, it will go somewhere here, okay?
Fine.
So it's going to make 90 here, but it's not 90. So with that, we say you are correct. Then this obtuse angle, by the way, we define obtuse angle, we said it should be greater than 90. So definitely, if you check this as the path of 90 degrees, then this angle is already greater than 90, which means you are correct. And it must not be up to 180. This is the path of 180. Is that clear?
Yep.
Good.
Fine.
Now,
Yeah.
but this one, if you look at the angle that we have, the angle is already bigger than 180. This is the part of 180. Let me see. This part. This is the line of 180, okay?
Fine.
So if I just continue this line, this makes 180 degrees at the top. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Fine.
So that means this is 180, but the total angle is greater than 180, okay? So the angle is bigger than 180 degrees. So what kind of angle is bigger? Obtuse angle must be less than 180, okay?
Fine.
So this is a reflex angle. Is that clear?
Fine.
So with this, we have another answer, which means this is not correct. And the correct answer is reflex. Reflex angle, yeah. So, but this one is also a corner angle, which is 90 degrees, which means you are correct. And this one is also less than 90 because if I introduce a 90 degree here, can you see this point? If I introduce 90 degree, then this place is less than 90 degrees. So theta is less than 90 degrees. So you are correct. That's accurate. Yeah, you are right. This is a straight angle. This is 180 degrees. Angles on a straight line. Then the next thing to look at here, we say acute. No, if you are looking for the internal part, that is acute, okay?
Fine.
But that is not what you're looking for. You're looking for the outside. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So the angle outside is not an acute angle, but it's a reflex angle. If I try to make it a straight line, either this one is straight line or the one at the top. Let me try the one at the top. So if I make this a straight line, then I'm going to have 180 degrees at the top. Is that clear?
Yeah.
180 degrees. But this angle, the total angle now is bigger than 180. Okay?
Okay, fine.
This is bigger than 180. So it's not acute, but reflex. Reflex angle. So with this, we've been able to see that this answer is not correct. Then this one that you called obtuse. Let us check if it's obtuse. Obtuse angle should be bigger than 90 and less than should be bigger than 90 and less than 180, okay? Now,
Fine.
if I have a straight line here, this is not a straight line, or let me make this other straight line. If I try to make this a straight line, I'm going to see that this angle is already bigger than 90. Is that clear?
Fine.
Yeah, it's bigger than 90 because this is 90. And it's already less than 180 because this, it did not cover this space. So this total angle is obtuse. You are correct. So let us count how many did you get correctly. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, wait a minute, this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of, oh, it should be 9. I think I skipped counting numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't write number 8. Okay.
Okay, fine.
So let me change that number there too. I want to remove this number. This is number 9 at the other end. While so now the number is number 8 and number 9. So the total score now is 7/9. Okay,
Okay, fine.
which is a very good job. Very good job. Now, the next thing we want to look at is angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line, okay? Is that clear?
Yeah.
If I have a straight line,
Fine.
and I have an angle at the top of the straight line, let's say this angle at the top. Let me see. Or better still, let me undo that and do it again. So let's assume I cut this away. And this is the angle I have. What is the size of this angle? The size of this angle should be what? What is it? Is it
Straight angle.
yeah, is it 20 degrees? Is it 50 degrees? Is it 100 degrees? Is it 90 degrees?
360 degrees.
Wait a minute. This is 180 degrees.
Oh,
Okay.
fine.
Because you know why it's 180? Because if you divide it into 2, each corner is 90 degrees. Okay. Is that clear?
Fine.
So each of the corners make 90 degrees. So hold on.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so each one is 90. So as each one is 90, what is the addition of the two angles? This is 90 and this is 90. Is that clear?
Wow.
That's why the total angle is what? What is the total angle here? 180 degrees, okay?
Okay, fine.
Good. And if I have another line, let's say, here's another line, and I still have, let's say, another angle, like on it. Let me now remove this at the top. so that it remains only the one at the bottom. I can also call the one at the bottom 180 degrees, okay? Is that clear?
Fine.
Yeah, because this is 90 and the other side will be 90 as well. So 90 plus 90 gives us the total angle to be 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So if I ask you, what is the sum?
The sum
What, yeah, hold on. What is the sum of angles on a straight line? That is, what is the addition? What is the total angles on a straight line? What is the sum of angles on a straight line? The sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degrees. So, Miggy, what is the sum of angles on a straight line?
um 180 degrees.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Fine.
So the sum of angles on a straight line is what? 180 degrees.
Degrees.
Yeah. So what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that if I have a straight line like this, and I have an angle at a point like this, okay?
Fine.
Now, on this straight line, how many angles can you see? You can see the first angle, and you can see the second angle, right?
Yeah.
So if the first angle is A, and the second angle is B, we can say A plus B must be what?
180 degrees.
180 degrees, because why? The sum of angles. The sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degrees, okay?
Fine.
So that is why A plus B should be what? 180 degrees. So let us look at another example. If we
Fine.
have another line here, maybe we have this line and we just have another angle. Maybe this is an angle at this, oh, I'm drawing the line. So this is an angle at this point, and another angle here, or maybe like this, and another angle, maybe like this,
Fine.
and another angle yet, maybe this way. Now, in the first line, in this first line, in this place, how many angles can you see here? Just two, right? That's angle A and angle B. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, but in the second one, how many angles can you see? How many angles can you see in the second one? Yeah, how many?
3.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at the first one. We have this angle, right?
Yep.
And we have this angle. Is that clear? We have this angle and we have this angle. So here, how many angles can you see? This is an angle here. This is another one here. This is another one here. This is another one. And this is another one. So how many angles can you see now, Miggy?
Four.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Look at it. There is an angle in this place, okay?
Five.
And there is another angle here between the two lines. There is another angle between the two lines. There's another angle between the two lines, and there is another angle between the two lines.
Five.
So how many angles are there altogether?
Five.
5. So if I call this one angle K, okay? And I call this one angle L, and I call this one angle M, I call this one angle N, and I call this one angle P. So what is K plus L plus M plus N plus P? What will it give me if I add all of them together? What is the addition of all of these? If I add all these together, what do I get? If I add all the angles together, what will I get?
Okay.
What will it give me? Will it give me 90 degrees? Will it give me, what will it give me?
90 degrees.
No, it will give me 180 degrees. You can
100.
see, yeah, just the two angles make 180 degrees, and the 5 angles also make 180 degrees. Is that clear?
Here.
So these two angles add up to the 180, and these angles, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one is not closed, that's why. So let me close that one first. I need to close this gap before I can. Let me close the gap so that I can fill up that color. Now let's see. So this and this and this. How many angles there? How many angles are there now?
5.
Now in the first one, in the question 1, how many angles are there?
First one was 2.
2. Then in the second one, there are 5. So if I add the 2 angles on the first one, I got 180, right?
Yeah.
So if I had the 5 angles on the second one, what will I get?
What's KTL? KTL? K plus L?
It is still 180 degrees. Okay?
60. Yeah, fine.
So that means no matter how many the angles are, once they are all on a straight line, what you do is to add them together to give you 180 degrees, okay? Now let's try this one. If this is a line, and I have 2 angles on the line, if the first part of the, please look at this, please look at this, please. If the first part is 30 degrees, and the second part is labeled X, Miggy, can you find X? Yes, Miggy, can you find X?
2 angles.
What do you call it? What do you call X?
Where's the S?
X, yeah, X is, yeah. So you find X on the angle. This angle is labeled
That's an
X.
object. I mean,
Or
of this
let me
angle.
label it P. So find P, find angle P.
Fine.
So what is the value of angle P? Do you know how to find angle
Yeah.
P?
Rate of this angle.
Yeah, it's true, it's an obtuse angle, but it's a number. So find the number. So do you know how to find the number?
How?
Okay, let me show you. Remember, we say if we add P and the other angle together, what are we supposed to get? 30 plus P is supposed to give us what? What is the total of this angle? What is the total of this angle? Miggy?
That's
What's the total of this angle?
200 degrees.
Wait, let me show you. Remember what we said here. What's the total of this angle?
90 degrees.
What's the total? What is the total of the angle?
180 degrees.
180 degrees. So what do you think should be the total of this angle?
That's 30 degrees on the
No.
acute angle.
No, the total, the total. The full angle, all the angles together, both angles together, what should be the value? It's 180 degrees. Say that.
180 degrees.
Good. So what is 30 plus P? That is 180 degrees. Why? Because the sum of
Oh.
angles on a straight line equal 180 degrees. Read this for me, Miggy. Sum of angles on
Of angle
a straight line is 180 degrees.
180 degrees.
Read it again, let me hear you.
Sum of
Angle
angles
on a
are
straight line
a certain
is
this
180 degrees, okay?
fine.
Now, if I will add P to 30 to get 180 degrees, what should P be? What number will I add to 30 to give me 180? Miggy, what number will I add to 30 to get 180? What number will I add to 30 to get 180? What will I add to 30 to get 180? Miggy. What will I add to 30?
Plus 30.
What did you say?
30 plus
If you have $30 and you need $180, how much more do you need to make this? Miggy, are you hearing me?
yeah.
Let's assume you want to buy a book and the cost is $180, okay?
Okay, fine.
And you already have $30. How much more do you need to get $180? Yes, how much more do you need to get $180 if you already have $30? If I give you another $30, will it give you $180? No. If I give you $100, will it become $180? No. So Miggy,
No.
how much should I give you to make $180 if you already have $30?
$40 plus $30 plus $30 plus $30 plus $30 and plus
Wait a
$30.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So what should I add to 30 to get 180? That is 150. Okay?
Fine.
So what we're trying to say is that you find your P by saying P equal to 180 degrees minus 30 degrees. Okay?
Fine.
So what is 180 minus 30? Do it and tell me your answer. 180 minus 30. Do it and tell me your answer, Miggy. 180 minus 30. Do it and tell me your answer. Okay?
100. 100.
What do you call it?
100 plus
What do you call it?
180
Yes, 180 minus 30. What's the answer?
minus
Take away 30 from 180 and tell me what you have. Write it down and do it. Take away 30 from 180 and tell me your answer, Miggy. Yes?
I'm writing it.
Write it down and do it. Then you tell me your answer, okay? Is that clear?
Fine.
So what do you get?
I'm writing it.
Okay, you're writing it. 180 minus 30. Okay, just look up here because you're taking so much time there.
That's 150.
Yes, 150. So P is 150 degrees. So that means if I have to draw that angle, if I put 30 on one side, what will I put on the other side if there's 30 here? What will be here? That's 150. So that the total can be what? 180, okay?
Fine.
Is that clear
Fine.
now?
It's clear.
So let's try another one. Number 4.
Wait.
You have a straight line like this, Miggy. Are you seeing this? Can you see this? Miggy, can you see this?
Yeah.
You have a straight line and you have an angle here, and this angle is 45 degrees. Can you find the value of the other angle M?
Oh, okay. Fine.
Find M. Can you find it? Miggy, can you find M?
There. Up the right.
So find it and tell me your answer. Okay?
Fine.
Are you writing it down?
Yeah. I copy.
No, just find M.
I found the M.
Find the value of M. M for monkey. Find the value of M, okay? Is that clear?
Clear.
Yes, what's your answer? It should not take you so long.
Yeah, wait. $135.
135. How did you do that?
Subtract 45 minus
180, right?
yep.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So 135. Let's check it out. So we can say m plus 45 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So m is going to be 180 degrees minus 45 degrees. Okay?
Fine.
And that is 135 degrees. You are correct. Now the next question, which you're going to try, number 5. Let's assume you have a line here, okay? And you have another line crossing it this way. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
So if these are two lines crossing each other's path, then I probably have another line somewhere here. Maybe like this.
Fine.
Okay. Okay, fine. This is straight and this is straight. Good. If this angle is 30 degrees, and this angle is 2x. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. If this angle is 30 degrees and this angle is 2x, and this other angle is, oh, then I'm trying to get the number that should be here. Okay, and this angle is, let's say 40 degrees. Okay,
Fine.
and this place is y. You know, we have x somewhere, we have y somewhere. Is that clear?
Fine.
So the instruction is to find x and y. This is a little bit complex, right?
Yeah, fine.
So can you see the straight line AB?
BANA.
Yes, AB. What color is the line AB? This is line CD. So can you see line AB? Can you see line AB?
Yeah.
So what color is the line AB?
The color of line AB.
Yes. What color?
The red. It's red.
Red. That's a red line. So how many angles can you see on the right side of the red line? What are the angles you can see there? On the right side of the red line, Tell me the angles that are there. I have 30 degrees, I have 2x, and I have 40 degrees. So what are the angles there again?
Um,
30 degrees, then 2x, and 40 degrees. So those are the angles that will give me 180 degrees, okay?
fine.
So all these are what?
180 degrees.
So let's add them together now. 30 plus 40 plus 2x, okay? Equal
Fine.
180 degrees. Now that you have this equation, do you think you can find your x? What is 30 plus 40, Miggy? Miggy, what is 30 plus 40?
70.
70 plus 2x equal to 180 degrees. So just the way you did the other one, just say 2x equal to 180 degrees minus 70 degrees, okay?
Fine.
So subtract and tell me your answer. What is 180 minus 70, Miggy? Miggy, I'm waiting for you. What is 180 minus 70?
Fine.
What is 180 minus 70? Tell me the answer.
Those open.
What is 180 minus
110.
110? Yeah, that's 110. So 2x equals to 110. So how do I find x? You divide both sides by 2. You do what?
Yeah.
Divide both sides by what? 2. So 2x over 2 equals to 110 over 2. We have done division before. So 2 cancels 2, then you have x. What is x now? How many 2 is in 11, Miggy? 11, how many 2? That's 5, remainder 1. So that's 10. How many 2 in 10? That's 5. So the answer is 55 degrees for x, okay?
Fine.
We have found our x to be 55 degrees. Now it's time to find y. Is that clear?
Yeah.
To find y, we are
Fine.
going to represent our line CD. Line what? Line CD, okay?
Fine.
On line CD, there is an angle down here, and there is another angle coming out here, okay?
Fine.
So what are the values of those angles on line CD? This first angle is 2x, okay? While this one is 40 and this one is y. So what is our 2x? What is the value of 2x? That's 110, okay?
Fine.
So 2x is 110, then you put 110 here. Then here you have 40 degrees, right?
Yeah.
Good. And 2x is 110, that's why I put 110 here, okay?
Fine.
Then we're looking for y. Is that clear?
Here.
Now, Miggy,
Fine.
can you find y from this? Can you find y?
Which one?
Y, this y, can you find it?
I thought you're saying. I thought you say Y.
No,
But
no,
you
no, no,
said
no.
the letter. Oh,
Yes,
you said letter Y.
yes, letter y. Can you find the value of letter y? Let's try to find it together now, okay?
Fine.
So letter y plus 40 plus 110 will give me what? If I add all these angles, what will it give me?
180 degrees.
So what is 40 plus 110? Yes, what is 40 plus 110?
150.
150 degrees. Equal to 180 degrees. How can I find my y? I will subtract, right?
Yeah.
So what is y? Subtract and tell me your answer. What is y?
Y.
Yes, what is y? What is the value? What is 180 minus 150?
180 minus 150.
What's the answer?
Still solving.
So have you gotten the answer now?
There, 30.
30, that's correct. So that is 30 degrees, okay?
Fine.
Now you can see that from our first shape, y is what? 30 degrees. So that means angle y is equal to this angle, 30. Okay?
Fine.
And that is a valid proof that whenever you have two angles that are vertically opposite, they must be equal. Okay?
Fine.
So the angle at the top of that shape must be equal to the angle at the bottom of that shape. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So if you have another one, okay, let me try this. Oh,
We are going to toilet.
okay, go and come back quickly. All right, so I was explaining something before you left off, that vertically opposite angles are equal. That's why you can say this angle is equal to this angle. Is that clear?
Yeah.
And you can say it's 30 and our y is 30, okay?
Okay.
Good. Then it applies to the other side as well. That if you have this angle here, it must be equal to this angle here, okay?
Okay.
So if you have questions that are relating to this kind of shape, then you can say these are equal angles. So vertically opposite angles are equal. We're going to take note of that. So with that, we've been able to prove that. Vertically opposite angles. The angles that are vertically opposite are equal.
Fine.
Equal. So that means if one of them is 150 degrees, the other also must be 150 degrees, okay?
Fine.
And if one is 30 degrees, so if we don't have any other shape, if this is all we have, that means this place is supposed to be 150 degrees, okay? Then this also will be 150 degrees because this is 30 and this is 30. Is that clear now?
Clear.
So to round up today's class, let us go back to where we started from. We started by checking the type of angles, the name of the angles, and we were able to name the right angle, the acute angle, the obtuse, the reflex, and the straight angle. And we found out that angle on a straight line is called straight angle. Is that clear?
Clear.
And that makes 180 degrees. So this particular one equal 180 degrees, while this one equal 90 degrees, while this one is less than 90 degrees, while this one is greater than 90 but less than 180. Okay?
Fine.
Is that clear? Yeah, the angle A is greater than 90 degrees and it's also less than 180. Then this one is greater than 180 but it's less than 360. Is that clear?
Fine.
And the other time we have looked at the angle at a point. So with this, we're able to identify how to find angles on a straight line. If you have two angles A and B, just add them together to give you 180 degrees. Is that clear? And if you have several angles on a straight line like this, just add all of them together to get 180. Okay?
Okay.
Then if you have just two angles, one is known, the other is unknown, then to find the unknown, you subtract, okay? Because the addition is 180, then the subtraction gives you the other one. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Then this one is still the same thing, add them to the 180, then you can subtract to find your other value, the unknown value. Then this one looks a little bit complex, but we've been able to see that there are several straight lines or two straight lines meeting at a point, which is CD and AB. So we firstly dealt with AB, which is 30, 2x, and 40 degrees. So we add them together to get 180, okay?
Okay. Fine.
So after doing that, we're able to find the value of our x, or 2x. And we're able to know the value of that angle to be 110 here and 40 here. And to find our y, we also added all these to give us 180 in this place. Okay?
Fine.
So that is where we'll be rounding up for today. Did you enjoy today's class, Miggy?
Yeah.
Okay, and you too, I must say, though you were drinking water about 100 times during the class. Is that correct?
Yeah, fine.
I mean, you were drinking water often and often. Why?
Mhm.
So that is where we're rounding up for today, okay?
Okay.
So goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.